To understand the modern artificial intelligence revolution, you really need to understand one company's role in making it all possible. It's a story that goes far beyond simply manufacturing a clever computer chip. Nvidia's role in AI isn't just that of a supplier. It's the architect and the primary beneficiary of the entire ecosystem. They have become the indispensable engine, the foundational layer upon which virtually all advanced AI is now built. Think about it like this. In the California gold rush of the 1800s, the people who made the most reliable fortunes weren't necessarily the individual miners hunting for a lucky strike. It was the companies that sold the picks, the shovels, and the Levi's denim jeans that everyone needed to do the work. Nvidia, in the AI gold rush, doesn't just sell the picks and shovels. They sell the entire mining operation, the geological surveys, and the training for the miners. They have positioned themselves as the universal utility for intelligent computation. Today, we're going to demystify exactly how they did it. We'll break down Nvidia's role in AI into three clear, powerful layers. The hardware engine that started it all, the software ecosystem that locked in their dominance, and the strategic evolution that ensures they will remain at the center of this story for the foreseeable future. The first and most fundamental layer is the hardware, and to grasp why it's so revolutionary, we need a quick primer on how AI thinks. Traditional computing, run by a central processing unit or CPU, is like a brilliant, world-class mathematician. It can solve incredibly complex problems, but it does them one at a time, in a sequential order. It's perfect for running your operating system, browsing the web, or calculating a spreadsheet. But artificial intelligence, specifically the deep learning that powers tools like ChatGPT and image generators, doesn't work on complex problems. It works on a massive, mind-numbingly simple problem, repeated billions upon billions of times. Training a neural network involves performing an astronomical number of simple mathematical calculations, primarily matrix multiplications and additions, all at the same time. This is where Nvidia's graphics processing unit, or GPU, enters the story. Originally designed for rendering video games, a GPU's entire reason for existence is parallel processing. Its job is to calculate the color and position of millions of pixels on your screen simultaneously to create a smooth, immersive 3D world. This makes a GPU not a single brilliant mathematician, but a vast army of 1,000 or 10,000 competent calculators, all working on different parts of the same massive equation at the exact same time. This architectural difference is everything. For AI, a CPU is a scalpel, precise and elegant for specific tasks. A GPU is a colossal industrial earth mover, brute forcing its way through the landscape of data. Nvidia didn't just have this hardware, they had the most advanced, most powerful, and most scalable versions of it right as the AI revolution needed to take off, making their chips the undisputed engine of modern machine learning. But here is the critical pro tip, the insight that separates those who see a chip company from those who understand a platform empire. The hardware was just the entry point. Nvidia's truly genius move, the one that created an unbreakable competitive moat, was the creation and cultivation of their software layer called CUDA. CUDA, which stands for Compute Unified Device Architecture, is a parallel computing platform and programming model that allows developers to write code that directly taps into the raw, parallel power of the GPU for non-graphical tasks like AI. Think of it this way: the GPU is a massive, powerful engine. CUDA is the transmission, the drive shaft, the steering wheel, and the paved highway that allows you to actually use that engine to get somewhere. Without CUDA, the GPU is just a potential powerhouse with no accessible outlets. Nvidia spent over a decade, starting in the mid-2000s, giving CUDA away to researchers and developers for free. They built a community. They taught university courses on it. They made it the default language for anyone who wanted to do serious parallel computing. This created what is known as extreme vendor lock-in, but of the most productive kind. Today, millions of AI developers, data scientists, and researchers around the world are fluent in CUDA. Every major AI framework like PyTorch and TensorFlow is built on top of it. The entire global knowledge base of modern AI is written in the language of Nvidia. This means that even if a competitor creates a chip that is technically faster or cheaper, the monumental cost and time required to retrain the world's developers and rewrite millions of lines of code create a barrier to entry that is almost unimaginably high. The software ecosystem is Nvidia's true fortress. This leads us to the third and final layer of Nvidia's role, their strategic evolution from a component supplier to a full-stack platform company. This is a masterclass in business strategy. They looked at their dominant position in hardware and software and asked a pivotal question: what do our customers really need? The answer wasn't just a chip. It was a complete, integrated, ready-to-go AI supercomputer. So, Nvidia stopped just selling individual GPUs and started selling entire systems. Their DGX and HGX platforms are essentially AI factories in a box, sophisticated servers pre-integrated with 8 or more of their top-tier GPUs, all the necessary networking, and the software stack already optimized. This is a vastly more lucrative business model. They are no longer selling raw ingredients. They are selling the entire gourmet kitchen. Furthermore, they've built out a suite of software and services that run on top of this hardware foundation. NVIDIA AI Enterprise is a curated software suite that helps businesses deploy AI models. Their Omniverse platform is for building and operating virtual 3D industrial worlds. They have pre-trained models, developer tools, and cloud services. This transition is crucial because platform companies are valued by the market on a completely different scale than component manufacturers. They have recurring revenue, deeper customer relationships, and much more durable profit margins. NVIDIA is no longer just the company that sells the engine. They are the company that sells the car, the navigation system, the insurance, and the subscription to the roads you drive on. Their role has expanded to become the one-stop shop for any enterprise or government that wants to build a meaningful AI strategy, making them not just a participant in the AI economy, but a fundamental infrastructure provider, much like a power company was for the industrial age. So, to recap, NVIDIA's role in artificial intelligence is threefold, and each layer reinforces the others. First, they provide the essential hardware engine, the GPU, whose parallel architecture is uniquely suited to the trillions of calculations required for deep learning. Second, they have built an impenetrable software moat with CUDA, an ecosystem that has trained a generation of developers and locked in the entire industry. And third, they have strategically ascended the value chain to become a full-stack platform company, selling complete AI solutions and services that ensure their technology is embedded into every facet of the intelligent future. This trifecta is why you see every major tech CEO from Satya Nadella at Microsoft to Mark Zuckerberg at Meta talking about their massive investments in NVIDIA hardware. It's why nations are now viewing AI compute as a strategic resource. NVIDIA didn't just stumble into this role, they foresaw the potential of accelerated computing over a decade ago and executed a flawless strategy to position themselves at the very center of it. They are, quite simply, the company that built the foundation for the age of AI, and for now, everyone else is building on top of it. If this deep dive into the engine room of the AI revolution helped you understand the technological landscape a little better, then please support the channel by liking this video and subscribing for more content that breaks down the complex forces shaping our future.